Well, Delhi's Rouse Avenue Court has issued notices to Congress leaders Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi and others on a charge sheet filed against them by ED in connection with the National Herald money laundering case. This is a developing story and we're getting you breaking news. Delhi's Rouse Avenue Court has issued notices to Congress leaders Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi and others, and this was on the charge sheet that was filed against them by ED, and this is in connection with the National Herald case. My colleagues Nupur and Aishwarya join us with more details on this. Nupur, first to you, you're reporting from the court. Tell us what has happened today and what kind of notice has been issued by the court.
Well, this hearing today was about a charge sheet that has been filed by ED in a money laundering case connected with the National Herald case. Now, the notice has been issued to Gandhis over the taking cognizance of this ED charge sheet. So now, the Delhi's Rouse Avenue Court has in fact issued notices and has listed the case for further hearing on 8th May. Previously, if you remember on previous hearing just this week only, the court had in fact expressed some apprehensions in issuing notice as it has found some defects and some issues it has raised with the ED's case. But now ED had in fact been pressing for a notice to be issued today. But today the court has finally issued notice to Gandhis, and it is in fact with relation to the National Herald case in the allegations of money laundering. So this is the PMLA case and the money laundering case that dates back to this National Herald controversy that has been going on for quite some time. So it will be very important as it is a matter of taking cognizance of this case.
Right. Aishwarya, to you now. We know that when the charge sheet was filed against Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi and a couple of others, Congress workers had taken to streets. In fact, Congress had officially organized protests saying that this is political vendetta. How do you see this playing out politically now that the Delhi High Court has gone a step further and also issued notices to the Gandhis?
Of course, the Congress party had dismissed all the allegations, and they stated that on one side they will obey the courts and the legal process that will go on. They are not hiding anything. In fact, the Congress party went on to say that there was only a transfer of shares and there was no purchase or sale of any properties that the government or the enforcement director is alleging, and that was put in the charge sheet. Remember, it was Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi, Suman Dubey, Sam Pitroda, all were made and accused in this case. And now, as we are hearing from the court, that it will be on May 8th that the next hearing will be, and it will be Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi and others who are accused in this case had been summoned. Certainly, it will start a fresh war of words. The Congress party has taken it to the streets at that point of time as well, that this is a complete bogus case and nothing of sorts had been found out till now. It is, of course, a political witch hunt that they had claimed it earlier, but Bharatiya Janata Party had levelled at that point of time as well serious allegations of transfer of properties and how the Young India was formulated and the shares were transferred, how the properties that were raided by the enforcement directorate worth rupees thousands of crores across the country to take over that. It was the Young India that was formulated, in which Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi had almost 76% of shares, and that's the reason why the National Herald came into existence. They also stated that National Herald is not a newspaper. It is there as an ATM, and it is a tool of grabbing money from then government in which Congress regime was there. So there were allegations and counter allegations just come down to the courts, and finally the court had summoned Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi and other accused, including Sam Pitroda and Suman Dubey, who are Congress leaders as well. It will be certainly remains to be seen that whether they will be appearing on May 8th or would be submitting fresh documents or would be defending them in the court is something that would be looked upon.
Right. Aishwarya, also help us understand how is the BJP going to look at this, because this is also coming at a specific time here. Before I go across to Nupur again, help us also understand how will the BJP look at this development in this case?
Well, the Bharatiya Janata Party had been calling this, entire case as a as a corruption case. They had leveled serious allegations against Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi, the Gandhi family specifically for having to organize one company and then purchasing those shares. They have stated that it's a clear corruption charge against the Gandhi family, and when the Gandhi family is indulged in such a corruption case, then how they can run the government? That sets a mindset, and Bharatiya Janata Party clearly lashed out at that point of time as well. Now, when Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi had been summoned, of course, the pressure will be built on the Congress Party, and BJP will take this one step forward to more press charges against the Congress Party as far as the entire case is concerned. We saw when the charge sheet was filed by the Enforcement Directorate, the entire Bharatiya Janata Party top unit had come across and held different press conferences across the country. They also had protested in front of the AICC headquarters. The Bharatiya Janata Party sought an answers and statements from the Gandhi family. I spoke to Robert Vadra when he entered the Enforcement Directorate in a separate case, and the first response from him as far as Gandhi family is concerned, the entire National Herald Raw, he stated that it's a clear political vendetta, witch hunt. These agencies, these bodies are being used by the government against the opposition, against the Gandhi family to suppress them. But the law is taking its own course, and in regard to that, finally, when the
made these political
Enforcement
points,
Directorate
but
pressed
Nipur,
upon...
when you talk about what really happened in the court today, the court has also insisted on the right of the Gandhis to be heard, and the ED has said that it is acting transparently, and it also wants the Gandhis to present their whatever they want to say. So clearly, also take us through what can be expected in the next hearing and what really played out in the court today.
Well, today the court noted, as you rightly said, the court has noted that, of course, they also have the right to be heard. Remember, this is the case at the stage. It is at a stage where the ED has filed charge sheet. And now the question in front of the court is whether they should be taking cognizance of the charge sheet or not. So on this, they have said that the Gandhis also should be heard and other accused should also be heard. And in line with that they have issued notices to all the accused in the case, in this particular money laundering case. Now, in the next hearing, we can expect a reply from the Gandhis and other accused in the case to the court. And in fact, now the arguments will be, should the court be taking cognizance of the charges framed by ED in the charge sheet? Should the court go ahead and take cognizance? We all know that a court taking cognizance in such a case means more trouble. And so it will be, in fact, turn out to be a crucial hearing. The next few hearings in the case will be really crucial for Gandhis when it comes to this National Herald money laundering case.